These are your highlights from Week 10's Eurasian Conference 6-max action. In Game 1, it was Sam Trickett late to the party for the London Royals, who actually had Igor Kurganov step in for him, Bryan Huang back for the Hong Kong Stars, manager Max Pescatori for the Rome Emperors, and Fabrice Soulier for the Aviators, Sergey Lebedev for the top of the conference Moscow Wolverines, and Berlin Bear Bryan Rast. Hand 5 was Jacks versus Aces, and it looked like Rome could be leaving the party very early versus the Berlin Bears, who desperately needed the points. The 8 gave a slight sweat, but it didn't last long. Nil points going to the Italian Pirates in the first game. By hand 36, London Royals were also kicked to the curb and took 0 points too because of being late to play. Hand 46 saw Fabrice Soulier take a few more chips, holding pocket pairs in 2 out of 3 hands. Fabrice is chipping up in this match. Rast was then able to knock out Sergey Lebedev, giving him a very commanding chip lead as they got down to the last 3 players. Huang was out in third, leaving Paris versus Berlin to battle for the 7 points first prize. Hand 77 saw Bryan with Queen 9, Fabrice with Queens, and a big fold from Fabrice, Rast able to work some magic heads up and take the lead once again. But it was hand 95 that was a monster for Bryan, a huge pot developing between the two, Rast with the full house and Soulier, who just kept betting big into the Berlin Bear. After Soulier had taken the lead, it was Rast then who took it back in what had become quite an epic heads-up match in the first Eurasian 6-max. Rast finished off the job to take the first 7 points for the Bears. In the next match, it was Kurganov who took a slight early lead, London Royals in need of points after a dismal start. Hand 18 saw another big bet, which forced Fabrice to fold the best hand against a bluff. Lebedev gained the chip lead with his bluff for the Wolverines. It took a while this time before any player was leaving in 6th place, but eventually by hand 46, Fabrice Soulier was first to go for the Paris Aviators, followed shortly after by Hong Kong star Bryan Huang, who took 1 point. Suddenly there was a succession of bust-outs, leaving just Bryan Rast heads up for the Bears once again after winning the first 6-max versus Igor Kurganov for the London Royals. Hand 87 saw Rast make short work of the match, the first player to ever win both 6-max matches on the night, leaving Igor crippled almost. 14 points going to the Bears this evening, much needed and meaning they leave the bottom of the conference.